What's up, everybody? It's JP, all about comics, coming at you with another haul video with my sidekick, the wife.
Hey guys.
She is here to show off some of her latest hauls as well. She hasn't done much of a haul video lately, so she has a lot to show. So we're going to get started with her books first, and then we'll go to my little baby stack.
Tiny stack.
Alright, so what we got?
Alright. The Mighty Crusaders. It's an Artgerm cover. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Got that from the dollar box.
Yeah. Just jumped out at you.
Sure did. I've gotten to the point where I know certain artist styles, like just flipping through books, which I'm sure know a lot of us are the same way in the community. But yeah, so I saw that in the dollar box and snatched it up for her collection.
Snatch it right up. Alright. And then you also got me this sweet Artgerm all new Wolverine.
Sure did. Got one for your collection and one for my collection because that is a badass cover.
It is pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet.
Sweet ass sweet, as they say on the street.
Now, I also got number 4, 5, and 6 of Final Crisis Aftermath Dance, and they're all Artgerm covers, so we'll see a trend with most of my haul tonight. It's 4, it's 5, and 6.
I mean, I don't know anything about that particular series, but he does amazing freaking covers. A lot of detail. And to see him doing multiple characters on a cover is pretty different nowadays.
I got the new 52 Birds of Prey, I don't know what you call this.
Number 0.
Well, number 0, but I didn't know if it had like a name.
It's called the number 0 issue.
Well, Mr. Smarty Pants. No one likes a know-it-all. And Birds of Prey number 12.
That's a really nice cover. Got some poison ivy on there, looks like. Or is it some katana, some Barbara Gordon?
Well, I also have number 11, which this is the second. Technically the first copy I owned, but this will be the second time I'm showing it.
She has 2 copies, in other words.
Yes.
Still a very sweet freaking poison ivy cover there. By the man, the myth, the Artgerm.
This is the Batman Superman Annual, number 4, by Artgerm. It's pretty good. No, it's more than good. It's pretty awesome.
I love the way he does the Batman Beyond Terry McGinnis character.
His ears are pretty...
He's not
on point.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Okay. It's a comic I've never heard of, but it's an Artgerm cover, so it's the number 1 of the Great 10. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's good. It's not as amazing as the other ones, I feel like, but it's still good.
You gotta have it for your Artgerm collection if you're a completist.
Gotta have it all. Gotta have it all.
Collect them all.
I am in love with this cover. It is Salem's Daughter, The Haunting, number 1. It's just sweet.
Fancy that one is.
Oh, would you look at that?
And he did do a few books for Zenescope, which Zenescope, man, they raked in some talent. At, I mean, one point in time or another, they've had, you know, Artgerm, J. Scott Campbell, Natalie Sanders, and David Finch, Paul Green, Ebass. I mean, there's some crazy talent they've got cover work done from. Carry on. Sorry, carry on.
Carrying on. Birds of Prey number 10. Which?
It's a Stephanie Brown cover, which you totally hijacked from my heart.
I did.
That's okay.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. Ha 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 ha.
All right then.
Superman cover.
No.
It says Superman, by the way, so don't tell me no.
Really, this whole time I thought it was Superboy. He looks very childlike.
He does.
He's
It's the
got-
dandelion.
It is the dandelion and the puppy.
And the lighter tone to the color, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, here's this sexy piece of Artgerm work.
Grim Fairy Tales.
Little Red Riding Hood. Little less Riding Hood.
Well, there'll be some writing, alright. Anyways, Comic-Con exclusive.
Oh, yes.
It's
New York
limited to
Comic-Con.
like 700, 750. Very nice. Very nice, very nice.
Look at those curves. Anyways, this, not so much for the cover, but is my favorite Artgerm piece because my amazing husband got me a signed copy.
Yeah, I did.
And I believe that's a G.I. Joe cover,
It is. That's the Baroness
but signed,
in silver.
signed, sealed, delivered.
In silver.
This is not an Artgerm cover, but I also enjoy some of the Grimm Fairy Tales covers. So this is a Wonderland cover number 12, which is pretty cool.
I'd say
How
it's
is that?
half pretty cool and half pretty sexy.
She's got some large,
Hair? She really does. That's
Yes.
some big hair.
a big staff.
Yeah, that staff looks really ruthless.
I have the Venomized Squirrel Girl cover.
Everyone should have a Venomized Squirrel Girl cover or 2 or 3 or 12.
Oh,
As
how
it
many do
turns
you
out.
have?
I think 4. For
Is
no
that
good reason.
counting? Alright, and I just got this one. I really cannot tell you why I got it. It just,
Resonated with you?
yeah, it just stood out. You know, it's kind of creepy, but it's Wonderland Down the Rabbit Hole.
Very inviting. Like, I would want to go with that person.
It's really creepy looking.
Hey, little girl, want to come with me? Yes, please.
But, and then this guy over here to my right picked me up on Free Comic Book Day. Buffy, the high school years, which I'm a really big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. So I have, thanks to Netflix, seen every single episode in the show series, and I've seen the movie, and now I might just read this comic. I will probably at least read this one, and if I like it,
Go
who
from there.
knows? And last but not least, Grimm Fairy Tales Alice in Wonderland number 5 with the badass blood everywhere. It's pretty sweet. I liked it. I loved it.
It's
Love
really,
it.
really pretty. I mean, if you're into
Bloody-
blood-covered chicks.
Bloody women.
It's like it reminds you of like Carrie, like when they dumped all the blood on Carrie, and then she killed everyone. Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen the movie.
Then that's your own fault. It's been out for 30 freaking years.
Alright, well that's mine.
That's all
Haul.
you got, huh?
Well
Nice haul.
that's a,
That's it for this video.
yeah, that's,
Yeah.
it's been a while, like you
got-
said, like
you
a
got
few
some,
months since I've done just my haul. I've been,
you got some
collecting.
catching up to do.
I do. I'm a little behind, but
All right, my haul isn't near as
awesome.
I was gonna say big, but okay. Go with awesome if that makes you sleep better tonight. Alright, first I found this sweet ass early David Finch cover from a comic called Mortal Truth and Legends from Liar Comics. Yeah, is there a glare? You see
No,
it?
I fixed the
Ah,
glare.
sweet.
I got you.
Definitely a babe with a blade.
She's got 2 blades.
And she got more on her back.
Belly button.
Belly button. Poison Ivy number 2.
Ooh. I haven't even seen this one. if it may find its way into my box.
Possibly. This next one is
Wow.
Pussycats number 2. I picked up number 1, so I figured I should get number 2. There's no explaining, like, I don't have to explain, right? We all know why we picked this up. Those of us who did.
Can't go wrong with sex, drugs, and impossibilities.
Unless you're that dead guy on the floor. So my wife actually picked this one up for me. It's a Joe Jusko cover of She. If you guys remember She from the 90s.
Imagine that's what her sword makes when she pulls it out.
She. I believe it was Billy Tucci, if I'm not mistaken, created She or had something to do with She. I'm not really sure. But still, pretty sweet cover, and you guys know what collection that's going to go into. And she also picked me up this very nice Adam Hughes Vampirella number 1 pinup special. She has really got some really nice elbows, as you can see.
I am a little shaky.
A little shaky. Too much caffeine. From another YouTuber, I can't remember who talked about this, but I didn't realize that Adam Hughes also did this Voodoo series. Alan Moore's story, and he did the covers. This is number 2. Pretty sweet. I mean, you tell it's early Hughes, right? I mean, but still pretty nice. I'll tell you another series that's really starting to get hot or hard to get. If you guys are on the look, is he did the covers for a series. I believe there were 6 of them, called Rose and Thorn. So be on the lookout for that if you aren't already. I've seen a couple I've tried to snipe on eBay, and they just keep going out of my price range. So the 6 books have been going for about $35-$40. So while I was digging through the dollar bin, I didn't bother to take the stickers off, so you just see it. I came across this little sweet thing, Hit Monkey number 1, the one shot, and he's made popular because he's in several Deadpool comics.
It's so random.
It is random, but this thing goes for about $10 on
The world's greatest assassin.
Hey, killer monkeys are badass. I don't care what you say.
I thought that said hot monkey at first, and I was like, well, his face is red, so
that banana definitely gives it away. A lot of these, there's no rhyme or reason why I bought them, except for, with all the Black Adam talk and stuff, and I don't know if this is the first appearance of Isis or not, but maybe it's the first time they meet and make out. So I figured, what the heck. Then also this little thing here, see, plus the origin of Wonder Woman with Adam Hughes. So for $1, why not?
Spend the money, honey.
So really random. I had no idea these things exist, but I love Greg Horn. I found Jenna Jameson's Shadowhunter 0 special preview with Greg Horn
Yikes,
cover.
that guy in the corner is creepy.
We're not looking at the corner, I promise you. So
Definitely the sword, huh?
Yeah, definitely the sword. And if you're into porn and Jenna Jameson's, you get her in a comic book form here. I haven't opened it up for fear of what I might catch, but anyways,
that's very thoughtful of you.
Hey. Then I picked up Justice League International number 1, just because it was $1, and with everything going on, I have no idea what Justice League International even means, other than the obvious. Let's see here.
Foreign Justice League?
I picked this book up from an Instagram guy, Jay Fuentes, 2012, I think his name is on there. You guys might know him.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Pretty cool dude. It's another Greg Horn cover, but I don't have this one, and
I like it.
that is a really nice cover. So happy to pick that up.
Marvel?
Ms. Marvel and Spider-Woman. And then I snagged this in the dollar bin. Revival, whether re-release or whatever. just because this is gonna have some steam behind it pretty soon.
She looks warm and angry.
She is ready to cut some people with her freaking blade. Not necessarily a babe, but she is ladylike and got a blade in her hand. But I actually want to read the story. I also picked up the graphic novel. I look forward to reading that sometime. And then kind of next to the last book I'm going to show 2 more books and they'll be done. Seen this in a lot of people's channels lately, and I really like this cover.
That's pretty sweet.
They had the Supergirl one too, but the condition was just really rough, and I didn't want to, pay $5 for something that was
Poor quality.
But I like Power Girl just as well, anyways. So pretty sweet. And then I'm gonna show one more book.
One more book. One more book.
All right, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, which I guess I never really talk about that, but All About Comics 77 on Instagram, that's my handle.
Do it.
So come check me out there if you aren't already. I know a lot of people of us cross-reference. So I had the pleasure of meeting Cullen Bunn for the free comic book day yesterday. And while I was visiting with him, he told me that he had some of these books. This book doesn't come out until next week. It's the new Image book that he's doing called Regression. This is number 1. It's his variant. He said there's only 350 copies that he had printed. As you can see, he signed it for me as well. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any of these online. I have no idea. Pretty limited. So...
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
and
very
creepy because I don't like centipedes.
Yeah, me either. But he was a really awesome dude. Appreciate the time he gave me just to shoot the shit and whatnot. But hey, that's all we got for this video. I appreciate you guys watching.
It's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun.
So catch you guys later, and later. Bye.
Bye.